Hello, thanks for clicking on the video. My name's Dobby and this is Dobby Reacts. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, double welcome to you. Today on the video, we are going to be reacting to Andor Season 1, Episode 10. So, we're coming into the final stretch of 3 episodes here. This is the third to last episode, and I'm going to be manifesting positivity during this episode because man, these last couple of episodes really set 6 on. Things have just been getting so, I've said this a million times, but more bleak and bleak for all of the characters that we're rooting for in this show. I'm manifesting that Cassian, now that the supervisor has kind of realized the urgency of the situation and is on board to help, hoping they can start to figure out a plan together to get out of this horrible prison. Don't know what's going to happen with Bix. I'm secretly hoping that, like, I know they mentioned something about Marva a couple episodes, like, trying to sneak into bases. I would love if she, like, broke Bix out. That's what I'm manifesting for Bix this episode or coming up in the future episodes. Unfortunately, we had Olaf die at the end of this last episode, which, man, felt horrible for him. You know, having a stroke, kind of dying in his old age in this prison. That was horrible. I still feel like Nemec's death was still worse in episode 6, but this death was definitely right up there just in terms of someone who did not deserve the horrible treatment that he was receiving. So again, we are manifesting that things can start to turn around. I know I might be too early, given that this is episode 10. Things might not start to turn around to episode 11, but we'll see. Hopefully, we can start to make some progress. I know last episode we didn't have Luthen at all in the episode. I feel like he was mentioned by Deidre because she's kind of onto him, but yeah, no Luthen. Marva hasn't been in for a couple episodes, so I'm sure they're going to loop back in. Hopefully, we'll see at least some hint of either of them this episode. Start to get them back into the story, especially Marva. We all know this is a Marva fan account, basically. So, yeah, definitely hope we get to see some of her again in this next episode. So, again, we are manifesting what we want to see into the episode. I feel like I'm trying to bring this manifestation of positivity into this episode because we're going into the holiday season here. If you're watching this near when this releases, or if this is one of those clock strikes correct, I always butcher phrases, whatever that saying is, where the clock strikes right twice a day. I can't even say it. Situation. Maybe it's the holiday season in 2025. Who knows? I hope you have a great holidays and it's relaxing and peaceful, because that's what I'm going for this holiday season. So let's manifest that positivity into the episode. I'm doing it this way because my screen is over here, so sending the good juju that way. Thank you again for clicking on the video. If you like what you see here, please give the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. As a new channel, I would really appreciate it. That way you won't miss out on any of my future reactions. Do it. And if you're feeling generous and want to support the channel, best way you can do that is to head on over to my Patreon and become a Dobby's Dingo. As a Patreon member, there you'll enjoy early access to unedited videos where you don't need to bring your own copy of the movie to watch along. You can also vote on polls to help me decide what to watch next on this channel, and also enjoy Patreon exclusive content. So head on over there if you want to support the channel. Otherwise, let's go ahead and jump right into the reaction.
Something's wrong on 2. Something's really wrong on 2. It takes a week for one word.
So much for the positivity. We're starting with whatever happened on floor 2, which I'm kind of hoping we don't see, because I feel like it's going to be rough.
They don't need all they need to.
Davos Golden.
He's not a banker.
I love... She's doing a great job with her acting here. She does not want to work with this person. My favorite person is back!
He's been probing the Imperial Power Station at Spellhouse.
I forgot about this.
What if we foul the ship?
Oh, this is who they were talking about. I don't know if I connected that in the last episode.
Nothing too
save. He's had a massive stroke.
R.I.P. Olaf.
Ended up back
Gone too soon.
next day.
Talk about a rough retirement plan. Someone was saying in the comments, this was very helpful, but how to maybe interpret that is that they're actually being sent possibly to another like camp or something afterwards, so they really are never going to escape, which, yeah, at that point, you might as well do what you can to escape, because there's no way out, if that's the truth. Intro music, kind of getting some single synth trumpety sounding noises. Definitely different from the tech beat we had last time, but it is sounding sad, so that makes me nervous. Sad. Oh my gosh, and they're all seeing this is the bleak, inevitable fate of these people.
We need to go tomorrow. Tomorrow. You heard me?
He's probably right.
They just killed 100 men to keep them quiet. What would you call that?
I'd call that power.
Power doesn't panic. 5,000 men are about.
Probably onto something there. If they really were in control,
Don't you think that worries them upstairs?
they wouldn't be as worried about
Whatever we're making,
controlling
there's
information.
gonna be something they.
Oh, what, you? And Burnock and Melchi?
You don't have time to be stupid.
Come on!
Plan
Okay, I really see both of their perspectives here.
I'd rather die trying to take them down than die giving them what they want.
That's a sad option to have to choose between, but
Has to be tomorrow.
I think Cassian's probably right. Oh wow, they are locking it down right behind them.
Tell them.
Hey, get out of the hallway, quick, quick, quick.
No one is getting out!
Yeah, maybe he's just going to... Maybe he's been broken, so he feels like there's no point trying to even try to resist.
They're not letting us go. Ever.
That's kind of horrifying.
So let's get our heads back in ourselves and start figuring this out.
As in... getting a plan together, maybe? Hopefully that's what he means. Oh. I mean, those numbers are pretty much just meaningless at this point, so...
Are done with counting shifts. There is only then and now.
Okay, like this.
There's no sense in warning the night shift. They'll hear about it one way or another soon enough.
Bleak but true. I just feel like there's so many of them. I'm worried about how many people are going to die, even if Cassian and this guy make it out.
On program!
Oh my gosh, if we actually get the breakout this episode, I'm going to be thrilled. Still don't really get the plan, though. I feel like when they bring the person down, they're going to try to rush him on the bridge. But what from there?
She needs her meds, she knows it. But we caught her hiding them now.
I don't like the sound of this. Who's this guy? Do we know him?
I was here once.
I'm not sure.
I just left Chandrilla, and my boss at the time thought I'd enjoy.
This must be the guy she was not looking forward to working with, I'm guessing.
See, the rules are strict on Decor. Our choices for change are limited.
It's a bit old, isn't it?
Yeah, old but not bad compared to this prison we've been in.
But then I always get to thinking, what's around the corner?
Your curiosity has clearly been profitable.
I've met
She's
your-
so funny because you can tell when she's in like senator mode.
I take it that's not a corner we're turning.
And to be fair, we probably all do that a little bit.
Boundaries can be liberating. old ways have value.
Good. We understand.
She's like, yes, I totally agree with what you're saying.
They use a cane at St. Brutus's, boy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been beaten loads of times.
Fluid banking situation, are we?
We've discussed all this, Dabber.
I'd like to hear her say it.
Okay. Hate that.
We've reached a scale in our holdings that permits a great variety of transactions to be bundled in ways that make outside observation impossible.
Yes, I've been informed.
What's unfortunate is that
I feel like even with her composure she has, it's kind of breaking down a little bit.
there somehow. Money means very little to me at this point. Charity, isn't it?
I insist.
Yeah, it sounds a little sketchy.
I'd prefer not to.
I have a 14-year-old son. I'd like to bring him with me.
You can't be serious.
I don't like where this is going.
Her daughter's 13. She'll soon come of age. Two young people attracted.
Okay, this is kind of feeling like she's being bamboozled with this.
Is that your only offer?
I'm afraid so.
Tay will see you out.
Wow, that's
Of
a
course.
rough situation to be in, and I can now see why she did not want to be in business with this guy.
I'm not thinking about it.
That's the first untrue thing you've said.
I feel so bad for her. She is so like trapped in this situation.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Hey, I pretended to be dead.
What?
Don't die till you put up a fight.
If I was them, I would be thinking about how I can get my feet off the floor at any moment. Jump on the table, grab onto those things, and swing from it. I'm nervous. I thought they were going to wait, though, until someone came down. Oh, maybe they're just covering for him while he does his... whatever this is. Breaking a pipe.
Eyes front, feet down.
Okay, here's our... Ugh, and he has no idea what he's walking into either. What's the plan here? What's this going to do? Maybe he'll get the elevator to, like,
If I have to use this, you
get stuck.
Yes?
New man ready on 5-2D, requesting unit override.
What is this going to do?
Looks good.
Little do they know. Okay. Hopefully that's good. Maybe if they flood it, that will help with this floor situation. Seems like it would make it worse if it's electricity, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, they're doing what I said, I think. Maybe. I want them swinging from the ceiling. This music is stressing me out. Ah! Burst that pipe. Okay, here we go.
Hold your positions.
I feel like everyone that's acting here is doing a really good job with, like, showing the concern. Okay, please let the water help. Please let the water help.
If you want to say something, you should say it now. You start.
Okay, here we go. It's happening. So they must be the distraction. Okay, we got a weapon. Nice. Alright, well, there's the first one down. Yes. Come on. Ugh, come on! This isn't looking great. But, you know, they haven't turned all the floors on, so... Please let the water help. Please let the water help. Please let the water help. Okay, yes. No, it doesn't look like the water's helping. But maybe it shut the floors down. Okay. We'd love to see it. This is so sad. We're losing so many people here. Yes. Good, good. Nice. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, but we do have some shoes here, right? At least some. Okay, and they're getting weapons. This is good. Shoes, shoes.
Let's get some shoes. Let's get some shoes.
Shoes? Oh my gosh, why are they not putting shoes on? I'm scared. But, you know, they've made it pretty far at this point. They're gonna be like, what the hell is going on? Hey, this is good. I feel like the more chaos, the better, so I like this. Okay, when he was looking around on that panel, I was like, please don't accidentally fry them all. Okay, nice.
Try the whole level. Make the episode 5-2.
Too late. There's nobody there.
You shouldn't be here. Excuse me?
Turn it off!
Okay, this is a scary situation.
So many things.
'Cause I feel like he could activate this.
Caught the power.
So hydro. Once we turn it off, it takes months to get it back up and running again. I don't have it.
He's like, did I stutter?
Hydrogens.
Okay, this could be a trick, though. They need to be careful. If we don't have to worry about the floors, that's pretty huge. I'm nervous, though, about if, like, reinforcements are coming. Yeah, how do you like Beagle program? Don't like it so much anymore? Okay, hopefully we can give a rousing speech here to rally everyone, maybe? What's he gonna say?
I'm the day shift manager on level 5. I'm speaking to
He's
you.
like, I know him.
Is that the best you got?
It's like, where's the gusto?
We have deactivated every floor in the facility. All the floors are cold.
Oh, that's like the scariest part. That first step.
Get up. They don't have enough guards, and they know it. If we wait until they figure that out, it'll be too late.
True. Like,
We will never have...
they gotta get out of here. But hopefully they have like a ship, because I feel like they're still surrounded by water.
Outside here knows what's happening.
I love this music. This kind of reminds me of in that Hunger Games movie when the people are coming together to break the dam down.
You see someone who's confused, someone who's lost. You get them moving and you keep them moving until we put this place.
I'm liking this.
There are 5
We do need to put this behind them. The doctor's like, holy crap, they actually did it. I would not have left them. That was very generous of Cassian. One way out. No, it's okay. Let's just be careful. They're like, let's just not engage them in this moment. Yeah, without the floors, they've like lost all their leverage. But yeah, here's... Are we just jumping? Okay, but are you jumping to your death? Well, you might not have a choice. Come on, you could do it. Wow, that's awesome. I've loved the drawn out visuals that they've done in this show, where they step back to see the larger view. That was a cool shot. Okay, but where are we now? This must be the ship. Oh yeah, I think that's the Imperial officer guy.
By the time I look down,
Hmm.
ground beneath my feet. What is my sacrifice?
This is kind of bleak. It's like if you're going to...
Condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burn my decency for someone else's future.
Yeah, that was a good way to put it. Like, you have to use their tactics to beat them almost. And compromise your own values in the process.
So what do I sacrifice? Everything!
Yeah, it's almost like in this horrible of a situation, there's not room to be thinking of yourself. Okay, well, they're on land. I'd love to see this. Yes, wow. I really didn't think we're getting the prison break this episode. I'm so happy. Ah, my positive manifestation actually worked. Alright, so that was episode 10 of Andor, and who said that manifestation didn't work? Because I am so happy that we actually had the prison break in this episode. I really didn't think it was going to be until episodes 11 or 12, so I'm thrilled. I feel like that was awesome to see Cassian rallying the supervisor and everyone else to quickly get this plan turned around within a day and being able to actually escape from this horrible situation. I love that they actually collectively came together to make this escape plan work and that they were all able to escape. I was really worried that we were going to only have Cassian or only a couple of people escape. So yeah, just feeling so good about the outcome of that. I feel like the conversation that Luthen was having at the end of this episode was interesting. I feel like that's maybe one of the themes or commentaries that I feel like this show is trying to specifically get at, is what is required to, by individuals and as a collective, to try standing up against this sort of horrible, authoritarian, corrupt system. And yeah, I feel like that conversation that Luthen was having at the end about, you know, having to sacrifice your own happiness, morals, kind of your own life to fight against the system and use the very tactics that are being used against them back against the Empire. I feel like this show is trying to pose a question about like what tactics you would be willing to take in that situation and what's actually required to be successful. So I'm sure these last two episodes will likely have more commentary or thoughts on that idea. And I was thinking towards the end of this episode, I feel like the thing that I'm really enjoying about this show, especially given that it's, you know, this is within the Star Wars universe where anything is possible and there's so many all-powerful people that these stories have often centered around. I love that this one is really centered on everyday, regular people and like the change that they are able to enact in their own lives through their own actions. Yeah, I just think having it grounded on that everyday people that don't have all these crazy, amazing abilities or have the perfect confidence going into situations makes it really relatable. I feel like what really made me think about it this episode was I need to learn his name. I think I wrote it down here. The supervisor's name. What the heck was his name? Kino, the supervisor. Like I love that he was kind of struggling with getting on board, and then even like initially when giving the speech, you know, it was very relatable, and I feel like that's why I'm really getting a lot of enjoyment out of this show. So definitely excited to see what the last episodes have in store. I really have no idea, since I thought this wasn't going to be coming till later. So excited to see what we have in store. Thank you again for clicking on the video. If you made it this far, go ahead and throw the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my future reactions. I would really appreciate it, as a new channel, subscribers go a long way. You're the lifeblood of this channel. And if you're watching this near when this releases during the holiday seasons or holiday season in the future, I hope it's great for you. I hope it's nice and relaxing. So thanks again, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye. I feel like these background colors are kind of giving Thanksgiving, but it's not Thanksgiving. It is Christmas.
It's Christmas.